Hi everybody. I'm so sick of being in this house. So let's get out of here. We're gonna take a day trip and go over to SeaWorld, SeaWorld in Orlando, Florida. I took a look at their schedule. There's not a lot going on. They've only got about 4 shows today, so I don't even know what we're gonna see, but we're gonna walk around and see what we can see at SeaWorld. Won't that be fun? Don't forget, if you go, you gotta make a reservation. So I booked my reservation this morning. Actually, they had availability. So I got a reservation. I'm all set to go. So let's go. All right, guys, we made it to SeaWorld in Orlando, Florida. So we've just gone through security. Let's head on into the park and see what's going on. Well, it's looking nice and empty here at SeaWorld so far. So it's not really busy here at all, which is pretty amazing. But what I want to tell you is, if it is busy at SeaWorld, there's some places that you can escape to and get away from the crowds. Right here at Manta is one of them. Just follow the signs to the aquarium. The aquarium's a nice quiet place to get away from people. And I'm going to go there now, show it to you. Oh, I found Dory. You may be thinking there's nothing in here, but the secret is you gotta look up. Blending in this tank are some of my favorite aquatic animals. They are so fascinating to me. They're called sea dragons. There's one right there just floating slowly. Here's one that's up close and personal. They're happy. Well, I wanted to go and take you guys to see dolphins in the underwater viewing area and also see Turtle Trek and some manatees. Everything closed at noon because there's nobody here. So let's go see what else we can see at SeaWorld. So this is Journey into Atlantis. It's a water ride, which is also closed. Seems like there's a lot of stuff closed. But one of my favorite things here is hiding out back here. It's the aquarium. It's another getaway spot if you want to get away from people and have some air conditioning for a brief amount of time. So we're gonna go over there and see if that's open. Let's check it out. And the aquarium is closed. Okay, next. This is Kraken. Kraken is one of the best roller coasters in Orlando. I call it the Lexus of roller coasters. It's very smooth and buttery. Lots of great inversions, but it's also closed today. Wah, wah. We are here at Antarctica, where people have strollers. I never knew there were strollers on Antarctica, but here they are. Anyway, in Antarctica is a really cool ride. The whole area of Antarctica closes at 3 p.m. So we're gonna get in there and try to do that ride. We'll see what happens. So Antarctica looks to be open. There's a 15-minute wait for something and there's a 20-minute wait for something, but I don't know what the difference are between the two waits. So let's go in and check it out. It says 15-20 minute wait, but that's way too many people in line for me to believe that. So we are leaving Antarctica. I'm gonna head out and see what's going on elsewhere. We're here at Pacific Point Preserve. It's one of my favorite places in the park also. It's a very quiet little corner where, I don't know if you hear the dogs barking, but they're not dogs, they're seals. And I just love watching them. They're fun to watch. So let's go check them out. And this area and attraction closes at 3 p.m. I found something that's open. It's the Shark Encounter. And long before dinosaurs, long before birds, and long before humans, there were sharks. Take note, if you're a surfer, you look just like a turtle from underneath. And those sharks like turtles. Da, 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 da.
Or our Shark Encounter Aquarium.
You ready? Let's go see the sharks.
From gulping down fish to filtering water for tiny animals like krill, to cracking open hard-shelled crabs with specialized flat teeth, sharks are deadly by design, and different sharks eat in different ways.
The small-toothed sawfish is one of the world's most endangered species, and they need your help. Avoid souvenirs made from animals, and support laws that protect our fragile environment.
Tragically, 100 million sharks are killed by people every year, most only for their fins.
stand on the sharks when you go through the shark tunnel. Isn't that fun? That's it. That's the shark encounter.
Long before dinosaurs, long before birds, long before humans, there were sharks.
Guy Harvey himself painted this mural. That's pretty cool. Really good coaster, hyper coaster, no inversions, Mako. Killer whales close up. This is another great spot to just get away from people for a few minutes. Again, the park is very empty. Not a lot of people to get away from. And there's no air conditioning in this one. But you can see the killer whales up close. Little tip for you. Well, the animal handler expert people just said the whales do not have access to this particular tank right now, so we're moving on. It's open though. Well, new to me, this is Sesame Street land. Never been here before, but looking down the street here, looks like this is where a lot of people are. A lot more people here than any other place I've seen in the park. Let's try to keep away from those spreaders. Yeah, just chilling on Sesame Street with the Cookie Monster here. What a funny guy. He's making me hungry for cookies. It's Scramilton with Oscar the Grouch. A grouchy musical. Los Monstrums. I'm guessing that this is where Big Bird must reside because there's a giant nest right there, but I guess Big Bird's blown the coop. I think this is Oscar's trash can. I knocked, but nothing happened. If you need it, Hooper's has it. This is Mr. Hooper's store. There's a laundromat. Oh, look. And that is Sesame Street. Bye, Elmo. Bye.
Happy 50th birthday, Sesame Street.
This is Wild Arctic, home to a flight simulator that takes you to the Arctic, where you can see some beluga whales and some walrus, or you can just get a Coke freestyle. There's a bar over there if you want that. That's starting to look good right about now. Doesn't matter anyway, because they're making improvements. Many, many improvements. So if you head into the gift shop, then you can actually go inside Wild Arctic Base Station. So let's take a look inside. It looks like I'm the only person in the Arctic. This is home to the beluga whales. There's one right there. There's another one right there. I think it's really cool that they have this old ship that's frozen, but we're gonna go down inside of that ship. I just heard a helicopter go. I hope that wasn't my ride out of here. Get you stuck here. Ooh, it's creepy in here. Looks like it's gonna fall apart. Super creepy being on the base station.
The ice is breaking up quite a bit out here. We're gonna need to move by tomorrow. Can you set that up for us?
Oh God, the ice is breaking up. I gotta get out of here before it's gonna be too late. There's a walrus right there. Some people say I look like that. Oh, they've got juicy tomatoes in the greenhouse. That's good. Looks like it's time to return to civilization. Looks like they're getting ready for Christmas. Well, that's it for my day at SeaWorld, and as you can see, there wasn't a lot open. I mean, it is a Wednesday, so I'll give them that. But overall, I will wait to come back. Now, I did hear a lady tell me that on the weekends, it is a little bit busier and they have more things open. So if you are looking to come to SeaWorld right now during the pandemic, come on the weekend, I guess. Unless you just want to walk around and enjoy a relaxing day with not a whole lot to do. But overall, it's a beautiful park. I still love SeaWorld.